We are. Oh fuck! Jeez. Oh, I need to be careful with how much. Okay, I think I just hit the platform the PC was on. That had me worried because like I thought I hit the PC with my chair, so it's like, oh god, please no, 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 no. I just finished paying this thing off. I just finished paying this thing off. Oh, we're already dipping frames. Oh, we're already dipping frames. Oh, jeez. Okay, it looks like Twitch is still dealing with its own fuckery. So I have no idea what's going on with that front, so we're just gonna have to keep an eye on things. Only 3% drop frames, so that's not bad. That is not bad. We can work with this. We can work with, again, as long as the percentage stays in the single digits, I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. At least until Twitch figures out how to get their shit together. I don't know if anyone else has been experiencing these kind of issues lately, but who the fuck knows? Who the fuck knows? It's complicated. Anyway, welcome back to Endwalker. We're back in Elpis. And yeah, I actually went ahead and made a, well, I can't really pull it up here, but I made the Ascian outfit a full-on glamour so that I can kind of wear this around here, like fit into the setting, you know? And, excuse me. And, you know, roleplay purposes and whatnot. Gotta fit the part. Gotta fit the part. Oh, make sure I'm on my spoiler-free chat. There we go. But just in case anyone yells something they shouldn't be yelling. Here. All right. Let's, okay, I was wondering if there was an actual, like, day and night cycle, but it's cloudy? I mean, like, it's just, God, just look at this place. It still blows my mind. It's still blowing my mind. Like, fuck. Alright, let's get right into this. Anagnorisis Observer. That's a title. That's indeed a title. Yes, can I help you? We wish to speak with Chief Hermes. Do you know where we might find him? Well, now, by your mask, I assume you're one of the 14. I wasn't aware there was to be a visitation. Oh, between you and us, it's something of a surprise. Your discretion in the matter would be appreciated. I see. My lips are sealed. The Chief should be out conducting observations as usual. His focus of late has been aquatic creatures, so I expect you will find him at one of the pools here. The pools, you say? Many thanks, and apologies for disrupting your work. Is this essentially the source of where most of our creatures come from? I say, Hyphlodius, while I've never met Hermes, you know him well, do you not? Oh shit, I accidentally skipped over dialogue. As you know, Hamet Silk and I can discern the color of souls. By the same token, we can also see ether quite keenly and from great distances. With this skill, I could readily locate Hermes, but I felt like it would be a waste of an opportunity. We're here to perform an assessment after all. By searching the ordinary way, we stand to gain insight into Elpis and the man in charge of it. This is as much for your own enjoyment, like as not, but point taken. So, there's a reason why we're taking the long route. You're going to accompany us, make yourself useful, and help us look for Hermes. According to his profile, he has short, dark hair. What, his dating profile? Because we're in Elpis, that we don't have our cowls up. Special exemption due to the need to be aware of dangerous creatures. Elsewhere, we do not exhibit our individuality. It's unseemly. This is all common sense, but I would not assume you possess any. Wow. Still an asshole. It's a rare treat indeed to be able to search for someone by their appearance, and I thank you for humoring me. Come, let's find our man. Like, glad to see Emmett Selk's personality never really changed. in the entire fucking time that in his entire existence. Jeez. Alright, search for Burmese. Let's check over here. It's interesting. It's like when they're outside of Elpis, they constantly have their hoods up, so no one. So I guess the only other identifiable factor would be the masks that they wear, which is really interesting. Like Emmett Silk specifically said that it's, I guess it's like, what's the word I want to use? What's the word? Like not necessarily taboo, but perhaps, just not sociable to express individuality, which is really weird to me. Like, because I guess the idea of their culture is everyone should have similar ideals, and everything that happens. Oh, hey, there's Hermes. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Axolotls! Hermes? Hermes? Am I assuming?
Huh. You are...
A visitor. Oh, wow.
Oh.
You're interesting. Your
Different.
legs.
You're different too.
You are very different.
You and me. We're alike. Friends. I want to be...
You have way more scales than me, I can say that for certain. Wait, well, no.
Wait. Please. Wait.
Oh, you're like a little... You're like a... Like a little bird girl.
Greetings and salutations. Can you hear me?
Satan, is
Do
that
not
you?
be alarmed.
Oh.
I mean you no harm. I wish only to hear your words, share your feelings, and know your thoughts. May we please be friends?
Huh.
May we please be friends?
Okay, so when she's using mind speak, she seems very eloquent, but spoken words, she's still trying to get a grasp of. Interesting.
It's Ladeus. It's been a while. Too long, I think.
Too long indeed for close collaborators. On this blessed occasion, I bring not only myself, but others who long to speak with you.
And then there's this asshole.
You were of the convocation.
Emmett Selk at your service. Do I have the honor of addressing Hermes, Chief Overseer of Elpis?
I just noticed
You
the
do.
pattern on his eyes.
You have traveled far for it.
Given your facility's purpose, its remote location is something of a necessity. Would that I didn't have to rely upon a guide.
Oh, you wound me. Have I not ever been an attentive and helpful friend? But moving along to more agreeable company, this one we chance to...
She is really excitable, isn't she? Wonder if she's like the predecessor to Yeast
Well,
Waddle.
you certainly have her attention. Is she one of yours, Hermes?
The bird people, the bird beast tribe.
Her name is Meteon. It means
Meteon.
shooting star.
Huh. Oh, he's got a pattern in his eyes
If
too.
I may make an observation, her ether is terribly thin. I fear she might dissipate at any moment. Nor do I believe you've made a submission to the Bureau. I would remember such a concept if you had.
I haven't, as you say. I judged it too early. She's a pet project of mine, still undergoing preliminary testing.
Pet project, huh?
But rest assured that I will attend in person ere long.
Very well. Being an authority on flying life forms, I appreciate that you are exacting in your work.
Like,
I shall look forward to your submission.
are we just getting an introduction, the explanation for where most of the
If
creatures we have in a
finished with the
current time
perfunctory
frame come
chit-chat,
from?
I would discuss official matters. By my coming, I trust you already anticipate the subject.
Because I've already spotted several recognizable creatures at the very least.
I have an inkling, yes. Please wait to the main building yonder. I shall join you as soon as I've returned these creatures to their homes.
Aww. Hmm?
What's wrong, Hermes?
Hmm?
An amystoma is missing.
A what? Sorry, neck.
I may have found it. A creature with the self-same ether as those there, nestled in the boughs of a tree outside the grounds.
Oh. There you go. Now he's using his ether sensing.
You're saying they can climb with their sorry excuses for limbs?
The fashion has been to imbue aquatic creatures with the power of flight, ever since the words of Metron created a sky-swimming fish. The ambystomas too can fly, if only slightly, and they could conceivably climb a tree. Whether they can come down safely, however...
Oh no.
Excuse me.
Oh no. Got to save. We got to save the little fishy.
I'll help too.
And what
Aw.
are we supposed to do with this lot?
That's cute, don't you think?
May I suggest we split up?
Yeah, probably a good idea. Try and figure out which
If you
tree
would
it's
be so
in.
good as to assist Hermes, Emmett Selk and I shall keep an eye on these adorable creations in the meantime.
See, at least Hippolytus agrees that they're adorable. So this is all so crazy to look at. It's like going back to. It's like if we were to go back and it's like, yo, here's the Big Bang. Here's where the Big Bang happened, and you can just watch where every single creature we know eventually came to be. Like the origin of all things, essentially. Oh. Over there. Let's see. Directly east. Hold on. Mount up. Let's grab that ether current first. I'm actually surprised that there's currents here. Oh, go away, burb. Go away, burb. I don't think your creator would appreciate me. Oh, okay. Oh, it's on a completely different platform. Okay. I'll get there in time. I imagine I'll get there in time. Because that's a little bit off the beaten path. That's a little bit off the beaten path. Is it? Oh no. What happened? What happened? What happened here? Seems Hermes and Metzion have found their quarry, a creature known in this age as an abystoma. Yet, though it has been safely extricated from the tree, Hermes appears to have found himself in quite the predicament. The abystoma. Hermes saw it high up in the tree. He climbed up to get it, but it jumped on him, and he slipped. Everything under control, I trust. Yes, reassured. rest assured, this is nothing new to me. I've ended up in far more compromising positions in the course of my work. Now, for your own safety, please stand back. Okay. Oh, man. Oh, brilliant landing. Brilliant landing. 10 out of 10. Yeah. Hermes, are you alright? He's... quite alright, yes. My apologies for making you worry, Metian. Both you and... oh, right, I never really introduced myself. Calamite. Calamite Bourbon, you're called. An intriguing name, somehow reminiscent of a new creation. Thank you for coming after me. Hey. As for you, little one, you must be more careful. Oh, it's so cute. You may be able to fly, but it doesn't mean you cannot fall and hurt yourself. Oh no! I'd forgotten all about it! Oh, okay. Okay, Hermes, don't worry. Hithlodius and Emmett Silk are keep an eye on them. Truly, what a relief. I must thank Emmett Silk and Hithlodius when I return to them. But first, the distractions out of the way. As Chief Overseer of Elpis, permit me to welcome you to our facility. I hope you will enjoy your time here. Yeah. Oh man, it's still dipping. It's like, it's not as bad as it was the other day. Hey, level 88! Plentiful Harvest. And then Enhanced Arcane Circle. Yo. Alright, we got this now. Delivers an attack to all enemies in a straight line before you with a potency of 520 for the first and 60 for remaining. Uses a stack of Immortal Sacrifice. So now Arcane Circle has the ability to, let's see. When you or party members under this effect successfully land a weapon skill... or cast a spell, the Reaper who applied it may be granted a stack of Immortal Sacrifice up to a maximum of 8. Oh, man. Allows you to accumulate stacks of Immortal Sacrifice from party members under the effect of Circle of Sacrifice. Yeah. Oh, man. So this is gonna... Like, this is... Now, this is operating both as a party buff and a self buff. Like... It's fucking... Holy... Like, I can't wait to be in a party. I need to get into a party to give this a shot, because I imagine it's gonna be kind of wild. Actually, hold on. Let's see if I can go ahead and pop it. Let's go ahead and give it a go, you know? Alright. Let's see. One Immortal Sacrifice. Let's see. Okay, the actual proc rate though is just really low. Oh, okay. Okay, so it probably actually works much better when I'm using Gallows and Gibbet. Probably works much better if I'm like cycling back and forth between those two, because then I can pop more weapon skills. Like these work. Okay, and then these as well. Okay. Yeah, so like anything that I can use that's a spell. Spells count, right? Land a weapon skill or cast a spell. Okay, so it's like spells count as well. So it's not just melee, it's like ranged casters as well. That is like, it covers all grounds. Like all grounds. So, God, I feel like I need to be in a party and really give it a good try. But if we get into a proper battle situation, then I'll see. Having found the wayward Abystoma, Hermes says the picture of relief. Well, must keep the others waiting. Yeah, let's go ahead and get on back there. Oh, man. Oh, Loki's timer must have ran out. Whee! God, this place is so surreal. Yep. My apologies for the trouble. Owing to your kind assistance, all the Abyssomas are safe and well. I will presently send them back to their space. If you would go on ahead to the main building. Upon entering, you will see a table and chairs, a meeting area. You may speak there. Very well. Take care not to let the creatures slip away again. Alright. Alright, you take care of those. Oh, man. Now I'm really itching to try and get into a proper, like, party scenario. Like, if I get into a dungeon tonight, then maybe we'll see. Maybe we'll see. Oh, are you available now? Are you actually available now? Hey! Hey, you're available. Sweet. Scales, hide, egg of Elpis, bird of Elpis. Awesome. Perfect. Alright. I grabbed one Aether Current that was behind the building over here before I started.
This appears to be the place.
Excuse me. Damn, really
And
burpy.
here is where we part ways.
Oh, I guess I'm not invited to the meeting?
We will be discussing highly sensitive affairs. Only a select few may be privy to such knowledge, and that does not include someone who cannot or will not divulge their origins. What? Will I have to remove you by force?
There are reasons why I cannot speak freely on this matter. With all due respect.
Let's hear them then, these reasons of yours. Who knows? If I deem your mysterious cause worthy, I may even be inclined to offer my assistance.
I do not object to his attendance.
Oh,
Hermes, this is highly irregular.
Perhaps. But I believe he can be trusted. Meteon would not have taken to him so quickly otherwise.
hey, thanks for the vouch.
Moreover, the presence of a third party may help me to maintain composure.
As you wish then. Behave yourself, do you hear?
I make no promises.
So, it's finally happened then.
Aye. Van Daniels declared his intention to step down and named you as his preferred successor.
Oh shit.
In recognition of your knowledge and your works, the Convocation is giving the recommendation due consideration. As one who does not know you personally, I am to use my impartial eye to take your measure. And above all else, to ascertain your disposition towards the invitation. I understand that you and Fandaniel are close. He himself was once chief overseer of Elpis after all. I should not be surprised if you knew before anyone else that he wished to relinquish his office.
Oh, this is getting interesting.
I did. He told me that when he fulfilled his purpose, he wished to pass the torch to me.
A torch you seem none too pleased to accept. Are you so averse to serving on the Convocation?
No, it's not that. For a humble researcher like myself to even be considered is an honor beyond words. No. What troubles me, what I struggle to come to terms with, is the very fact that Van Daniel is stepping down. Does this not mean that he will return to the Star?
Of his own volition, yes, like so many others have before him.
What do you mean, return
Return
to the star?
to the star? Does that mean die?
Well now, that's not a word I hear often. Is that what you say here in Elpis?
I mean, they can't really die, can they? I mean, well, no, they can't.
Mankind
Not by normal
is the
means, at the
life
very
of
least.
Aetheris. Each of us, a drop of blood flowing through its veins, bearing sustenance. In our finite time upon it, 'tis our duty to make it a better place, that all who call it home, now and in future, may abide in happiness. To that end, we have dedicated ourselves to the pursuit of enlightened creation. And by our efforts,
Sorry,
did
that
we
was just way
transform
too
this once
opportune of a
untamed
scenery shot.
wilderness into the peaceful paradise you enjoy today.
Just like perfect opportunity for
To
a
return
screenshot.
to the star whence we came is a privilege afforded to we who have so loved and nurtured it. A choice embraced by those who have lived their lives to the fullest, in service to our world. And when they depart upon this journey, it is beautiful, always.
The 14 are no exception. 'Tis believed no occasion is more felicitous than the fulfillment of one's duty. Our office becomes our lives, and to retire is to return, or so the majority of us hold. Some few have elected to eschew custom. Mayhap you feel Fandaniel's deeds do not warrant his return. Yet you should know his accomplishments as well as any. During his time, he conceived of countless outstanding concepts. And channeling the wealth of experience he attained here in Elpis, he brought forth many new specimens.
I know of all this. I do. It's just, I cannot fathom why someone so great and wise, who could still do so much good, would want to end it all.
Oh, jeez. Oh, sorry. One of the cats is apparently getting at the door. Midnight was announcing her desire to enter the room. Alright. You gonna behave, Midnight? You gonna be good? Okay, you're gonna go in the closet? You're gonna go lay in the closet? That's fine. That's perfectly fine. Just make sure you behave, though, okay? And let me know when you want back out. See, at least with Midnight, when she wants out, she'll just come over and start scratching at my knee. That's her way of telling me, is like, that's her way of letting me know she wants to go back out. Hmm?
Oh no. I've made her upset.
Oh.
Forgive me. I know I requested your presence. Might I trouble you to take Meteon outside? A change of scenery would do her good.
Yeah, sure. This seems like a discussion that might not involve me anyway. What is... What is going on with my FC? I guess they're like bar hopping or something. Okay. Yeah. Perhaps we can go for a walk. Yeah, we can go for a walk. We can go for a walk. We'll be back in a bit. Oh, you just brought your entire fucking carriage in here. Oh, man. That's hilarious. Yeah. Hey, kiddo. You doing alright? Mummies get sad when he thinks about death. When others are sad, I'm sad too. That's how I am. You made me. But don't worry, I'm fine now. So, why did you come here? Well, I came here to learn about some stuff, things. I want to learn about Elpis and Hermes. Oh, teach you! I can teach you! We could take turns. I tell you something, then you tell me something. Sure. Why not? Then it's settled. Let's start. Yes, let's talk to Memnon. He should be near the Aetherite. I'm not good at explaining, but Memnon is, so I'll have him explain instead. Okay, she's accompanying me now. We are escorting a child. We are escorting a bird child. Blah, excuse me. Now I'm getting hiccups all of a sudden. Blah. Oh, here we go. Right in front of the Aetherite. Discuss the Aetherite. Anyone can use it to teleport anywhere. Well, maybe not anywhere. Not to the ground or other isles. For that, you need teleporters. Oh, and permission. Okay, so... yeah, this is essentially kind of an isolated area, I guess. Or, like, specifically for these kind of experimentations. Hey, Memnon. And what have we here? Though you look like a person, you have the horns and scales of... oh my... oh my god, thank you for actually pointing that out. Thank you for actually acknowledging that. Wow. Oh, man. So is there like different racial reactions? Like if I was to come here as a Viera, would he just comment on my ears instead? Holy shit. And if I were come here as like a Rogadine, would he just comment on my size? Oh, wow. I love this. I love this. I love this. Though you look like a person, you have the horns and scales of a beast. I assume you are familiar like Metion. Is there something you need? This is Calamite. Could you teach him about Elpis? Ah, newly arrived familiar, is he? Very well. I should be glad to introduce our fair facility to him. As you know, it is mankind's duty to make the star a better place. As part of this duty, we employ creation magics to bring forth new life. However, we cannot simply release our works into the world, or it would lead to chaos. No, any and all life forms must undergo extensive testing to determine their fitness to exist. Testing which is conducted here in Elpis. Every candidate is subjected to rigorous study in which we identify their properties, surmise what habitats might be suitable, and speculate as to the effects they may have on the environment and other species. Sorry, just checking my mic position. Should it be judged a beneficial addition to the star, we'll be allowed to take its place in the world. The two of you too would oh, there we go. Try that. The two of you too were created with the hopes of making the star a better place, so heed your masters well and be good. You hear? We will, Memnon. We will. Thanks for the lesson. Yeah, thanks for the lesson. Alright, now I get a turn. Alright, where did you come from? Let's see. From a place that is facing a great threat. Greater than anything you can imagine. There is such a place? I had no idea. This place is important to you. I can feel it. Oh, my power! I haven't told you about it. A creation. Let's find the creation. One not being watched. Then I'll explain my power. Sure. Alright, I was just here. Creation, huh? like those butterflies, I guess. Oh, motionless bird. Oh, this little fucking asshole. This little shit. This little shit. Look at that fucking face. Look at that fucking death stare. That fucking death stare. Oh, this creation is perfect. I don't remember seeing it before. Perhaps it's new. Anyway, I'll try reading its mind. That's my power. Oh, yeah, that's what she did on us. Okay. I imagine it's thinking major, like, big murder thoughts. Can't read it. Or nothing to read. No thoughts. Head empty. I'll try again. With you this time. No thoughts. Head empty. Only murder. Only thoughts of murder. Greeting. Ah, there we go. So it must only work with humanoid organisms, I guess. Probably doesn't work with animals. This is my power. I can read the emotions of those around me and project my emotions to others in return. I'm not actually speaking to you in your mind, but rather you are converting my emotions into words and intention, a process performed subconsciously by intelligent life forms. This ability is vital to my mission, for it allows me to interact with intelligent beings, even should they communicate via unknown languages or other nonverbal means. Oh. As a consequence, I'm clumsy at speaking. Okay, that checks out. Yet though I struggle to express myself in this fashion, Hermes wants me to speak as much as possible, for everyone has thoughts and feelings that they may wish to hide. Ah, makes sense. I harbor an affection for you, one that is difficult to define. Aside from the fact that you share common traits with us, your thoughts are complex, prismatic. They draw me in, and leave me wanting to know more. Huh. Out of respect for your privacy, I will refrain from using my power when speaking with you. Nevertheless, I want you to know that I wish to be your friend. Aww. You seem like a good being. Did you hear me? Yep, crystal clear. Good. Now it's my turn again. So, what are you good at? Oh gods. Oh boy. What can I I imagine this is also based on what I've leveled so far. So I have I have combat classes, I have crafting classes, I have gathering classes. I imagine this is a gimme, for whatever reason. Oh man. Oh jeez. How to respond to this? I'm particularly good at playing. I've been told I'm a very fun playmate. Playing? I'm still not sure what that means. Wait, really? Mommy says let's play, but then he goes for a walk, or looks at creations. It's fun, but no different from work. Oh, that fucking bird. That fucking bird. I think we might be bothering it. Oh, that is a death stare. That is a fucking death stare. We'll go and see one next. She's usually in a small building, one on the west row. Really curious to see, like, her feet are the most standout factor. That and the wings on her head. I can't help but feel like she's, like, related to the bird beast tribe, or at least maybe like although Hermes did mention that she's a familiar. It was mentioned that she is a familiar, so maybe she's just just looks like that. You know, maybe I'm thinking too much on it. Discuss the Spriggans. Spriggans? What are Spriggans? Well, they're little rabbit creatures that like to steal things. Oh no, we call them Ori. If there's many, if there's just one, we say Orias. Though they're cute, they can be naughty. Sometimes they run off with concept crystals, and Hermes has to run after them. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. Spriggan behavior does not seem to have changed one bit. This is great. We're learning so much about how this place operates. This is great. Hello, how are you? Well. If it isn't Metion, I see you brought a friend today. Greetings, Wand. An apple. Could you make me an apple? The kind Hermes likes, covered in syrup. I want to share it with Calamite. Oh, candied apple. Hermes is certainly partial to them, but you know you can't eat Metion. You weren't made to do so. But I like it too. It may seem that way, but it's due to your ability to share others' feelings. You've taken Hermes' likes for your own. In any case, I can't prepare an apple right now, but I'll bring one for Hermes soon, I promise. I'm sorry, Calamite. I wanted to show you my favorite thing, then I could ask about yours, but I failed. Hey, no, you're okay. Yeah. Tell her what you like. Oh, that's what you like. Yes, I can feel it. Your joy and happiness. And it makes me happy too. Thanks for sharing it with me, Calamite. I like to think it's just... I guess this is just something that's like up to interpretation. So it's like you can add and think like a giant stein of ale or something like that. Well, we've talked a lot. Maybe Hermes has finished talking too. Shall we go and see? Alright. Let's reconvene back with Hermes and everyone. Dude, this place is so fucking cool. It's great. Oh, it's nighttime now, and the sky is so clear. Oh, it's so cool! It's so cool! Oh, hello. Oh. There you are. I can see the fresh air has done Metion good. Calamite wanted to learn about you and Elpis, so I taught him. About this place, about my power, about your favorite food. I'm not sure if that last one will be of any use. Well, I do appreciate your keeping Metion company. While you were away, I finished speaking with our guests. Finished? Hardly. You requested time to consider the invitation, so we have no choice but to occupy ourselves with an inspection of your work. My apologies. It has been decided that Selk and Hethlodius will accompany me as I tend to my duties. If you wish to learn more, perhaps you would like to come too. I'm compelled to remind you that he is in no way associated with the convocation. We simply chanced to meet in Propylion. There's no guarantee that the matters we discuss will remain private. I do not mind. If the joy's presence brings Metion, I cannot imagine our mysterious friend harbors malicious intent. Calamite is kind. Really, truly. He taught me as much as I taught him. You're coming, of course, to watch Hermes. You're bound to learn lots and lots. Yeah, I'm definitely coming along. Okay, yeah, we're now starting to get upper levels of gear. Ooh. Let's see. Ironwood chest here. Manganese. Let's see, where is it? So I can just kind of... Hydurium. Oh man, I got a lot of stuff here. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Let's just try this on. Ooh, okay. That actually doesn't look too bad. That actually doesn't look too bad. Not bad at all. Ah. Oh, like this definitely seems a bit more like what more appropriate for Dragoon wear than Reaper, but still looks pretty cool. Still looks pretty awesome. I can't really apply glamours here, so we'll hold off on applying the armor for the time being. Composure regained, Hermes is ready to return to his duties. If everyone is ready, there are a few creations I need to check on. First, we shall return to the spot where we found our wayward Apistoma. Have care when you step outside the hub, for there may be more unruly creatures about. I was gonna say, like, this area in general feels very peaceful, actually. Like, very tame compared to everywhere else. Okay, yeah, there's still some fates around that we can take part in, but for the most part, especially with this large area as well, it seems relatively peaceful, you know? One quick sec. Ba-ba-ba. There we go. Sorry. That one quick message. One quick message. Here. Ah, shit. Bought my headphones. Alright. Da-da-da. Alright. 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 We're good. Sorry, I had to respond to that message. It was from on a Discord. Alright. God, this entire area is just so surreal. It's so green! It's so green! There's so much green! Oh, one of these butterflies. This here is a new species of Petaloda we recently set loose. It has been doing very well, managing to maintain a stable existence thus far. If it can see its observation period to the end without issue, we shall release it into the world. Tell me, do you know the difference between living beings and arcane entities? It is the presence of a soul. Yet the soul isn't something you can choose to have at will. No, it manifests only in those beings whose forms adhere to the laws of creation. They can endure on their own. Beings that do not fulfill this requirement, such as those spontaneously born of magic or natural phenomena, do not have souls. No matter how much it might resemble flora or fauna, if it lacks a soul, it is considered an arcane entity. Interesting. So you see, it is not for mankind to decide what is living. That domain lies beyond our manipulation. It is hubris to assume otherwise. But come, let us head to the nearby beacon. I've received a report that arcane entities have gathered there. Oh shit, okay. That's an interesting description of, like, separation between living and non-living entities. I wonder what that means for some of the stuff that lives. I guess it means, like, anything that is summoned via magic. Yeah, actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, like, kind of checks out. Like, most magically created monsters would probably fall under the arcane entity descriptor. Oh yeah, still very. Okay, yeah, probably still over on where that other platform is. Oh, these things. Oh yeah, these would definitely fall under arcane entity for sure. Ah, yes, lightning Numa, just as the report said. Although we call this structure a beacon due to its form, it's in fact a magical device. By manipulating the balance of elements, it keeps the isle airborne and maintains the climate thereupon. In the course of its operation, it often sees an internal shift towards a given element. Right now, that element is lightning, which draws the Numa here to replenish their ether. Interesting, so it acts like a lightning rod. It appears Meteion is busy. Would you care to assist me in their stead and feed the Numa? feed the Numa? By using this lightning converter, you can harness ambient lightning and focus it into a ball. A veritable feast for our dazzling friends. Go on, give it a try. Sure? Using this concept crystal, anyone can harness lightning regardless of spellcasting skill. Really? Even if I'm, like, not a black mage right now. Oh. There we go. There's one. And... 2. There we go. Interesting. Very interesting. Perfectly done, Calamite. Look. Oh yeah, they're actually just hanging around. See how they gather to feed, how they express themselves through their actions despite their lack of words. Speech is not the sole defining characteristic of a thinking, feeling creature, nor is silence an indication that they do not possess these qualities. Be it a soulless arcane entity such as the Numa, or an ephemeral life form such as the Pedaloda, all seek to perpetuate their existence, survive. Is Metion a living being? A good question. I can answer it from a theoretical standpoint, but it ultimately falls to the burrow of the architect to pass judgment. Those with exceptional vision such as Helodius may be able to ascertain her true nature. But to me, it doesn't matter. She is herself, and that is all I need to know. Aww. Oh, you finished already? I'm sorry. I was in the way. No, you're good. You're good, kid. Not to worry, my dear. They missed nothing of note, and we still have plenty of work from them to observe. Next, we will head east to the Morning Dew. I need to speak with some observers there. This is really interesting. Like, we're starting to get into the more philosophical aspects of, like, what is considered living and non-living. We're finally going over to right there. Yep. And let's see. Yeah, directly east. Like, I imagine a lot of these ether currents aren't really going to be too difficult to get to. Excuse me. Oh shit! Gobu! Ah. Shit, it's just weird seeing all these familiar creatures.
Amazing, is it not? The Ampelos, one of our newest subjects.
Ampelos?
So, how are we coming along?
Yep. We did not have time to have voice dialogue for this particular character, so yeah. Oh, the flowers. Wonder if we can just kind of casually pick one.
This place is Elpis. Those flowers. Elpis.
So these are Elpis flowers.
Entelekis. Like me.
Entelekis? I'm afraid I'm not familiar with that term.
They are a product of Elpis, and so named for their birthplace.
Ah.
A happy accident, born of the hands of a former researcher who loved beautiful blossoms.
Ah.
Unique for how they change color, to reflect the emotional state of those nearby.
So this is where they came from.
Though be it here or elsewhere, they are seldom seen in any hue save purest white.
Reflect the emotional state, you say? By what means do they achieve this?
In creation, there exists an energy wholly apart from ether, one driven by emotions. In like manner to how we manipulate ether, this flower is subject to the influence of said energy.
There it is again.
Well, it has no will of its own. It is sensitive to the prevailing emotion in the vicinity, and reacts by altering its color and vibrancy.
Jeez, the fucking elephant researcher actually had the right of it. Yep, there you go.
Akasha?
Nidhana, sorry, I
It is
couldn't remember her
one of the
name.
unseen energies defined by Harnish alchemical
Akasha.
theory. Though a gross oversimplification, some describe it as an essence influenced by feeling.
Yeah, she actually had the right of it. Wild. I believe the term you're looking for is Akasha?
Akasha. Though I'm not familiar with the term, your description suggests it is the self-same energy. Dynamis, we call it.
Dynamis.
And those entities like the Elpis flower that have the ability to interact with this energy, converting emotions into tangible phenomena, are Antelekis.
Entelekis.
That's me! That's me! An Enteleki!
That you are, my dear. And no ordinary one at that, but the first possessed of free will.
Fucking
Wait.
that look.
A form of energy other than ether? Dynamis? I've never heard of such a thing.
Hardly surprising. Dynamis cannot be seen, much less felt.
It's a
And though
very
its
particular
existence has
energy
long been
type.
theorized,
Oh,
we
Midnight,
had no
where'd you go
proof
to?
until the flower's serendipitous creation.
Where'd you go?
What's more, Dynamis is far weaker than ether. Under normal circumstances, its effects are drowned out by the latter.
Ah.
On account of which, beings comprised of and reliant upon the ether, like you and I, are unable to make practical use of Dynamis.
So it's a very specific source of energy.
'Tis a
very
truly
specific.
esoteric thing, known to but a select few scholars.
Intriguing. Then, given the limitations you
There we go.
described,
Has a kitty. Oh,
why
there's the mic.
create Netion?
There we go. Yeah, there you go, Midnight. There you go, Midnight. There you go, Midnight.
Our star, Aetheris, is especially rich in ether, so much so that its name is derived from it. However, when we consider all energy in existence here and in the vast space beyond, Dynamis may account for as much as 68.3%.
Okay,
The more
just
abundant form
shy
by
of the
far.
funny number. Just shy
Were
of
we
the
able
funny
to
number.
control we could open the door to limitless possibilities. 'Tis not unlike a gently flowing stream, unable to break through the dam of ether barring its path. But if we could imbue the stream with the vigor of a raging river... Not that I have such grand ambitions.
Sure? You sure about
Nay.
that?
I merely wish to create a being that could traverse the great expanse. The relative scarcity of ether beyond the bounds of this star was a concern. And so, I looked to another source of energy by necessity.
That being Dynamis. No wonder her ether is so thin.
So she's designed to react to Dynamis rather
Precisely.
than ether.
Yours is thin too. Like an Enteleki? Like me?
Well...
So... are we the same? Intelekis?
That is a very good question, actually. I've been known to transcend my limits with nothing but determination. If I'm thin, I imagine it's because FFXIV didn't do a proper job of increasing my size.
Well, aren't we ungrateful? Mayhap I should revert you to the pathetic, faded thing you were.
A deficit of ether alone does not an Enteleki make. It would, however, make it easier for you to interact with Dynamis.
So there's a trade-off.
And limited though its influence may be, this quality could prove the difference between victory and defeat. You do well not to underestimate it.
Midnight's had enough on the lap. Midnight's had enough on the lap.
Oh dear. I'd forgotten about the poor fella. You must excuse me a moment while I go and verify a few more things.
Yeah, go ahead. I just wanted to have a chance to throw Emmett Sulk under the bus. Oh man, this is such a crazy like lore drop, you know. Appears to be deep in thought. Not that I or anyone else would be able to make use of it, even if we knew. But it irks me to discover that there is an entirely different form of energy, and no one told me. That's personal annoyance aside, Hermes' knowledge is undeniably impressive. Given that there are none among the 14 who specialize in the Celestial, it would be a welcome addition. Assuming he can be persuaded to join, that is. I still can't understand his hesitation. Well, what do you specialize in, if you don't mind my asking? Obviously, you've got ether for days. Oh, you wish to know why Emmett Sulk was chosen for the convocation? I should be glad to share the tale. It began when... Not another word. Aw, but I want to hear the story. Lest you've forgotten, we're to learn about Hermes, not me. My misspent youth is not your concern. Jeez. I'll tell you the tale when we're away from sensitive ears. Yeah, good idea. Actually, never mind. Actually, hold on. Let me see if we can want to learn about the convocation. Will he actually comply? You would accompany us. I suppose you should at least know that much. The Convocation of 14 is a governing body that determines myriad policies. Our goal is to ensure that all is right in creation, our star may know a brighter future. As the name suggests, the council is comprised of 14 officers, each of which is held by an individual chosen for their surpassing abilities. Depending on the office, one is required to either be an authority in a certain field, or possess skills that would facilitate the performance of their stipulated duties. The former category includes Mitron, specialist in aquatic life, Lilgriff, specialist in terrestrial life and husbandry, Halmarut, specialist in fungal and plant life, Amiroloth, specialist in medicine and healing, and
No! God fucking damn it! What the fuck? This is illegal, you know.
Jesus Christ!
No! No! No!
Oh, that name! Oh, that name! I just ran Prey today, too. For fucking Wondrous Tale Clear. Or Wondrous Tale Stamp. And it's like, yeah, La Habrea. Fuck that. Fuck La Habrea. Fuck him. Fuck him so much. Okay. Got that out of my system. And La Habrea, specialist in creation magics, who has brought forth phantom beings of the highest complexity. As for the latter category, there is Ultima, advocate of the arts, Igorium, champion of enlightenment and rhetoric, Pashtarot, deliverer of discipline and order, Emmett Selk, keeper of the ethereal realm, or underworld in the vernacular. Ah, so that's where the name Hades comes in. Oh, yo, Greek mythology. So each individual on the convocation must have a Greek name, a name related to Greek myth, and that ties into the subject that they specialize in. My mythology side, my mythology learning side is really eager for this. Oh, I can't wait. Van Daniel, the pursuer of extant phenomena, and Azen, traveler of the world and counselor to the people. Ah, my predecessor. What? Will I be revealing such details to you? Don't be silly. Even children know this much. You would do well to remember it all. Okay, so that explains why you got the title of Hades. That explains it. My apologies for the wait. I have inspected the Ampelos to my satisfaction. All is well with the creature, and I dare say it won't be long ere it is released onto the world. Another creation, however, reportedly isn't faring so well. The Charybdis. That is what we shall tend to next. Charybdis. If you would follow me, friends, we shall return to the main isle and head north. Okay. First, boys. Southeast. Up there it is. Yep. Do. All right. Southwest. Oh, all the way over in the opposite direction. Jeez. All the way in the opposite direction. Oh yeah, look, they're just kind of chilling. Is this? Oh wow, that's a big tower. I just realized. Man, the fucking sense of scale is like insane in this expansion. Like more so, I feel, than previous areas. Like, it's just wild how big everything is. Oh, those things. I recognize those things. Oh wow, now that I've actually had a chance to really get up close to it, yo, this actually looks very sinister. Yeah, it's like I recognize them, like definitely seen them before, but I never really had a chance to get a good look at them. I understand there's a problem with one of the Charybdis. Yes, that's right. As you know, the Charybdis is based on a sea creature. Owing to adjustments to enhance its affinity to wind, it is capable of flight. The specimens created from the concept could all fly without issue, but the problem arose in subsequent generations. This third generation creature was born with an etheric balance leaning strongly towards water, its aquatic origin reasserting itself, though it would seem. The result being its affinity to wind is diminished and it cannot fly. No matter what we try, we can't get it to rise even the slightest bit. Interesting. For such a change to manifest in so few generations, I fear they are too unstable, flawed. Oh shit. Oh, he wants to discontinue the project? Lean towards water, Charybdis would indeed struggle to manipulate wind. Yet it is too early to conclude that it cannot fly. Having failed at first, it may simply have developed the fear. Fear? I shall transform and fly with it, helping it to manipulate wind until it finds its wings. You need to go to such lengths. You can transform yourself? You don't know? But of course not. Transformation is an art in which one manipulates a vast quantity of aether to construct another body around oneself. In practice, this allows one to assume any conceivable form and thereby transcend the limits of one's flesh. Yet, convenient though it may be, transforming in the presence of others is considered vainglorious in the extreme, as uncouth and unseemly as running around robeless. Shameful. Am I to understand you make a habit of this? Nothing of the sort. It's just that when transformed, I can wield the wind and fly. I guess that's why he's named Hermes. It may seem excessive, but what is our shame next to the lives of these creatures? They deserve a chance, and we owe it to them to do all in our power. Be that as it may. Oh, Bithlodius? Yes, I believe I have a solution. Emetzel, may I trouble you to move that cardless away from its fellows, somewhere out of sight? Meanwhile, I'd like the rest of you to help me prepare here. What do you have planned? What mischief are you scheming now? No mischief, I assure you. I would spare you the need to report to your colleagues that Hermes committed an indiscretion. So, have a little faith and run along. Oh, I see. Oh, you cheeky little shit. I trust you don't mind. That's great. I bet Silk seems to have much more of a, stick in the mud here compared to his later the future interactions. But Silk is out of sight? Good. Let's speak of the plan. It's a stroke of genius, really. We have Silk train the card. Oh, you sneaky bastard. Aside from being able to fly untransformed, you can readily see ether currents. With his adept spellcraft, he can also employ suitable wind magics to guide the creature along. Well, he is indeed capable of all you described. It is not his duty. I am loath to trouble him with it. Don't be. As I mentioned, it would also be for his own sake. But that's settled. Let's begin at once. Alamit, I want you to go to Emetzel. Tell him that you have a favor to ask. He'll be disinclined to cooperate at first, but don't be discouraged. With our friend, Rick is to be unflaggingly persistent. Off you go now, and good luck! Oh, man. Oh. Oh, jeez. My FC has some very interesting, like I mentioned, apparently they like to go bar hopping in game and just get in like different taverns and whatnot. And it's like they meet some interesting places. They meet some interesting places. But the chatman said use a key. Okay, have to actually ask. I have a favor to ask. Okay, this is gonna be great. Let's work together to win him over. I'll persist too. Yeah, you might want to watch from a fair distance away. Out of curiosity. Oh, directly west. Oh, that's a little ways off. Maybe I'll... Maybe actually not be that far. Well, once I cover this gap, it might be a little bit closer. Dude, these creatures are wild. That looks crazy. Like a hippogriff, kind of. Oh, there you are. Okay, it's still Must be on that platform over there then. Well, all your preparations for the scheme that is clearly not a scheme complete. Oh, man. Oh, no, you don't. I'm not lifting a finger. Jeez. Don't know what Helodius is up to, and I will not be made to know. I refuse. Okay. Relentless insistence. Please, MXL, quit to plead. Oh, man. Oh, jeez. Okay, so let me do this right. Because punctuation actually matters here. Like, you gotta make sure to get it right. There we go. I kind of flavored it up a little bit.
No, no, no. You are not foisting this nonsense on me.
He knows there's a plan. He absolutely knows.
I'm given to understand you have the power to help the Charybdis, and should be quite willing to do so. And so I appeal to your better nature, most benevolent Emet-Selch. Please teach her to fly.
Or else Hermes will transform. Right now.
Now, there's no need to go quite that far. Altruism is its own reward, as I'm sure he would agree.
Oh, would he now? And who contrived to put me in this position, pray tell?
Nothing so devious. I merely suggested a possible course of action.
Oh man, this is great. I love this. You're really enjoying this.
Please, Emet-Selch. Please.
Oh, and you don't want to make the child cry, do you? You don't want to upset the child.
I did not come all this way to play nursemaid to your creations. I'd thank you to remember this favor and let it be the last.
Yep. Oh, shit. Yo.
I will aid it once it has taken to the air. It falls to you to shepherd it skyward.
Okay. Just fucking creates an entire mount. Jeez.
Well, let's relax and enjoy the spectacle, shall we?
Oh, very much. I plan to. Do you have popcorn by any chance? Are you able to manifest popcorn? Hey, there we go. It's getting there.
You were wondering why Emet-Selch joined the Convocation.
Oh, yeah.
Truth be told, he wasn't the first choice for the office. I was. On the strength of my ability to see ether.
I'm assuming you turned it down then?
But I declined the offer. For though my vision is exceptional, I am pedestrian in all other aspects. Worse even. Quite abysmal when it comes to manipulating ether, for example. Couldn't transform even if I had a mind to do so.
I feel like you're selling yourself short.
What good is the ability to perceive a problem if one cannot act to address it? Emet-Selch has no such shortcomings. He excels in vision and manipulation both, the latter to an extraordinary degree. If there is a mage more powerful, I do not know of them. Thus did I recommend him for the office in my stead. And I wasn't the only one. Far from it. Countless others vouched for his skill and character. People the world over, to whom he had previously lent a helping hand. Oh, how surprised he was. claimed he hadn't done anything remarkable for anyone. Modest to a fault. He deserved every bit of acclaim he received. Yet he may well have gone unappreciated were it not for a mutual friend. A singular soul who can't help but involve himself in the business of others. Where he walks, excitement is certain to follow. His antics irritate Emmett Selk to no end, but much of his grumbling stems from genuine concern. When our friend calls, he never fails to answer and lend his talents. And in the course of doing so, he himself came to be recognized and respected by those around him. They are truly remarkable individuals, and I'm proud to call them friends.
Aww.
To help them realize their dreams. This will be my greatest contribution to our world. And when they have fulfilled their respective purposes, so too shall I have fulfilled mine, and together we may return to the star. Look at me, spilling my innermost secrets. I can't seem to help it with you.
I have that effect on people, don't worry.
I can only assume it is due to the color of your soul. I just don't understand how you can be so alike and yet so different.
Well done, my pet. Well done!
Hey, there it goes.
Ah, yes. I dare say the Charybdis will be fine here on. Why don't you go and signal to Emmett Selk? Let him know that his arduous task is at an end.
Man, everything about this is just like, it's so wholesome, you know? I think we needed this level of levity after what we kind of just went through in the last session, you know? We kind of needed this level of levity. Yeah. Hey, dude. Oh, man. Yeah, you two look like you're enjoying yourselves. Let's see. Oh, wait. The edge of the aisle. Hello. You good to come down now? Emerging from his reverie, Emmett Selk notices you and begins to descend with the Charybdis. Like, this has been so, like, chill. Like, we really needed this after the last story beat. I have no words to express my gratitude. Thanks to you, the Charybdis has learned to fly. And Calamite and I could relax and have a pleasant chat. I'm sure you did. The creature needed some small assistance at first, but soon it was flying more or less on its own. I doubt you will need to repeat the lesson. That was truly a... Oh. Oh? Uh-oh. I witnessed it all from afar. The Charybdis flies! Indeed. With this, we've proven that even a creature with skewed etheric balance is capable of flight. Though we hoped to achieve this, Charybdis is a herd animal. They may well aid their struggling kin in like fashion if and when the need arises. Keeping this in mind, I bid you to continue observing them. If that is what you want. But if I may say so, rather than hoping for an idealistic possibility comes to pass, would it not be simpler to have the concept adjusted? That way we could guarantee that anomalies such as this specimen are never born in the first place. These creatures are already here. We'll spare no effort in giving them a chance to survive. As you wish, Chief. As you wish. Hermes? I'm fine. Don't worry. Well, that concludes all my present tasks. Let us return to Anagnorisis for now. Like, he seems insistent on helping to preserve life, regardless of how flawed they are. He seems to embrace the flaws and things. At least that's the vibe I seem to get off of him. Can I actually go up on this platform? Oh, still west. Yeah, new location. Multiple new locations. Is it here or is it further west? Northwest? Is it? Where would it be at? Where would it be? 30 Yalms northwest. Oh god, is it up there? It's up there, isn't it? Oh jeez. That's why I can't get to it right now. Yeah, it's gotta be up there. But how do I get there? How do I get there? Like, that's a whole nother fucking height. Is it, like, can I operate this? Oh, man. Okay, there's probably a way for me to... There's probably a way for me to be able to fly up there at some point. Seriously, where are they at? Where's my FC at right now? What? Want to apologize for forcing me to help, do you? Save your breath. You didn't force me to do anything. I merely chose the most expeditious way to have done with an impediment to our business. Some seems to be weighing on Hermes' mind. Tell me, Calamite, in the course of watching me, have you learned aught of value? Oh, a lot of things. Dynamis. Dynamis seemed promising. The idea of Dynamis. Dynamis, you say? Here is that such an obscure phenomenon should be of interest to you. Chief Hermes, what good fortune to find you here. Oh, is something the matter? The Lycion? Ikion? No sooner do we release one for observation than it's set upon the nearby occupants, slaughtering. Oh, jeez. Was the creature hungry or somehow provoked? I just fed them myself, and the occupants were keeping a wide berth. It is the nature of the Lycion that is to blame, their innate viciousness. Temperament aside, it is an astounding creation, perfect in form and function. Though it may not be suited for release, I've no doubt that the Bureau will accept its concept for preservation. In any case, there's no point in postponing the inevitable. Doros will revert them all once the paperwork is in order. Where is the scene of the incident? Just off the path to the 12 Wonders. As you make your way, you should see it on the left. Don't know if Doris is still there, however. Oh, he's going. This is part of his work, then I would observe. We follow. Yeah, how does he handle situations like this? I'm curious. I'm very curious. Jeez. Oh man. Just teasing now. Just teasing now. Oh shit. Oh, hey, we got a Aether Current quest. Okay, let's finish this little story beat first. I imagine it's gonna be a similar like 5 quests to like what 5 or so quests that have Aether Currents assigned to them. And it's not like I found all the ones in the world yet. Working on that. Egadrian? Oh, ooh. Oh yeah, that's a. Oh, actually, let's before I get too distracted. What the fuck is that? Head to Lotus? That's the fucking. That's the fucking shark boss from one of the Shadowbringers dungeons. Like, roaming about. Southwest. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I just want to get that real quick before I get distracted by the other things. Other things. There we go. And next one. Oh. Okay, directly. Okay, that direction. Yeah, that's pretty far off the beaten path. Definitely don't want to get too close to that. Oh yeah, oof. That's a bit of a mess here. The lacerations and burns are unmistakable. A Lycion was indeed responsible. But the creature is nowhere to be seen. Doros must have taken it away. The man makes his base at the 12 Wonders. Shall go and seek him out there. Mitzok and I will search the area for good measure, just to make sure the Lycion did not escape. My thanks. Let us meet at the 12 Wonders when you have finished. I will go ahead. Please follow with Calamite. Come! Down this path and over the bridge. Okay. Oh yeah, we're actually going on over there. Ooh. Oh yeah, there we go. So we just need to cross this bridge, then make sure to look for the Aether Current. 228 southwest. Oh yeah, we're right on track. We're right on track for this. Oh, 60. Where is it? Right here. Yep. Yep. Perfect. All right. Directly to the west. So, in the town, I guess. Oh, wow. 12 Wonders. Hermes looking for Doros. Man with long blonde hair. Long blonde hair. Okay. Child is accompanying me again. New location. 18 Yalms. Northwest. Oh, blonde-haired woman. If you're with Metion, then I assume you're on errand for Hermes. What can I do for you? Oh, woman. Oh, yeah, it's blonde hair, but wrong person. Hope you find him soon. You said it was long blonde hair, right? 6 Yalms northwest. I imagine it's around here. Don't want to... Wait, what? Okay, 98. Okay, I misread the message. Thought it said something else entirely. Oh, there it is. Yep. Oh. All right. There we go. Where's the next one? Northeast. So that direction, somewhere in that area. Maybe? I'll probably run into that one a bit later. Well, let's see if we let's dash. Let's see if we can get away from it. Get away from the grips. How good's your running speed? Yep. Oh, she can clip through fences. Okay, that is a handy skill to have. That is a very handy skill to have. Is that Doros? Oh. Oh, that is Doros. Hey, got it right. I thought I heard familiar voices. I didn't realize you two had decided to help me search for Doros. Thank you. You're in charge of the Lechions, I believe. Where are they now? Out in the fields and restraints. Frenzied as they were, I couldn't well return them to Kitsis. Once I've submitted my report, you'll see them reverted without delay. It's as he says, the beasts are indeed quite ferocious. You're one of the 14! What brings you here? Nothing you need concern yourself with. As you were. We've heard the news. The Lechion slaughtered Occupatus. As the observer in charge, you are of the opinion that they are not fit to be released. I am. Their abnormal aggression and exceptional strength makes for a highly problematic combination. Matters not where they are released. Lechions would threaten other species and upset the natural order. Could it be that the specimens observed are an outlier? Highly unlikely. We've created a good many of them. All exhibited the same tendencies. Even when we used Kairos to begin with a fresh slate, their behavior was unchanged. Kairos. A memory reconfiguration system. The chief himself created it. It allows us to erase or alter memories, that we may observe creations in different environmental conditions without needing to remake them from scratch. Quite impressive. Potentially dangerous. Depending on the intensity of the etheric emissions, Pashtero may wish to have words with you. Rest assured, I've kept all values within prescribed limits. And to prevent misuse, its applications are limited to those authorized by the Chief Overseer. AKA you. Do not misunderstand. To manipulate a subject's memories is an intrusive act I deeply abhor, but it is preferable to execution. It really does value life in all things. Come now, Chief. Let's not be so melodramatic. What was born of Aether is simply being reduced to its original state. I know that the distinctions concern you. but we must lose sight of the bigger picture, making rational choices for the sake of a more prosperous star. If a creation cannot be properly studied, even with the aid of Kairos, we remake it. If creation is deemed a detrimental existence, we unmake it. It is all for the greater good. None question the necessity of such routine processes. I understand these things, I do. I would never think to unleash a clear and undeniable threat unto the world. Yet insignificant though their individual lives may be next to all creation, it is all the Lycaons have. Before we seal their fates, we owe it to these beings to exhaust all options, to ensure that nothing has been overlooked. If you insist, let me provide you with a full report, and we may take it from there. Would it be possible for us to attend the discussion, that Emmett Suck may better carry out his duties? By all means. Ray, show them to the meeting room. Okay, now we get to see how they come up to this decision. You doing all right, kiddo? Oh, she can feel his emotions. We have a duty to the star. This I know. But it doesn't mean we don't also have a responsibility to the lives we bring into existence here. Yeah. To man, other things are just things. Other beings are just things. To be used and controlled. Like magic. That's what Hermes told me once. Oh. Yeah, we're starting to get into some very deep philosophical territory. Needn't be an entelechy to feel the weight bearing on Hermes. I fear this discussion may take a while, during which time... You want me to keep an eye on the kid? Metion, are you feeling unwell? It's not me, Hermes. It's you. I won't go to the meeting. I'll stay with Calamite. Though I am to impose, may I leave Metion in your care again? Yeah, sure. She's a good kid. Means well. I'm in your debt. If you'll excuse me. Yeah, have fun with your very depressing meeting. Can you help me with something, Calamite? The meeting will make Hermes sad. I want to cheer him up with a flower. Oh, Hermes likes flowers the most of all the creations in Elpis. Most creations are expected to be interesting, or beautiful, or strong, better in some way. But flowers are different. They're designed to suit our emotions, what we feel and want to convey. Hermes likes that. I can't make flowers, so I'll search for one, and I want you to search with me. Let's start here at the 12 Wonders. Okay, she's following me again. Alright. Ooh, green bloom, right over here. Oh, first things first, though. First things first. Yep. Can't forget that. Can't forget that. Let's see. Let's try this. Excuse me. Vibrant purple flowers bigger than your hands adorn the tree. Big and bright. They might be too bright. You have to think of the recipient. That's what Hermes said. Okay, so too big. Try over here. Excuse me. Let's see, anything around this portion? Crane your neck to look for flowers. If there were apples, we could have covered them in syrup. Let's head outside next. Alright. Let's see. 359 yalms north. Okay. So, yeah, I feel like it's on like that on that island over there. So I may need to swing by and try and find out directly. A lot of flowers here. They have beautiful flowers grow in the bed. Yeah, but they're hedged in. That means we shouldn't touch them. They're either under observation or poisonous. Any other place should be fine, though. Okay. Where else? Familiar plants. Wait, hold on. Oh, maybe not this thing. Maybe not this. Maybe not that. Set on a tall, thin stalk, the oddly shaped flower is mesmerizing in its undulations. Oh, a Carnation! A flower that can move! When Hermes wasn't looking, it shot seeds at him. Not a good gift, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think this one's gonna do well as a gift. Personal experience with those creatures. 261 yalms to the north. Yeah, it's gotta be on that platform. Junction. You spot nothing promising nearby. At best, common-looking grasses with some few tiny flowers. Oh, something big. Oh, what'd you spot? Oh, maybe not that. Maybe not that. I don't think that would work. I don't think that would work. That might be a little too, yeah. Reminiscent of sodden old boots pervades the air. Without a doubt, the culprit is the Morbol-like creature before you. It's an Adonis. The things around its mouth look like petals, but the flowers are the orbs on its head. When Hermes inspected it, it swallowed him. Wait, what? Didn't leave his room for days. I don't think he would. Probably not the good sorts of memory. So not this one either. Yeah, it's pretty difficult. Can we search a little bit more? Okay. Yeah, we can keep looking. We can totally keep looking. Lush fields. Burp. Lush green fields stretch out before you, ending where the sky begins. Aw, there's nothing. Shiny thing. Oh, over there. Shiny object. Is this? No way. All the way out here. No way. Elpis flowers. They're here too. Hermes likes and dislikes them at the same time. Like me, they're entelekis. Like me, they feel his pain and turn dark. That's only for Hermes though. For others, they're always white and bright. Huh. Yep. How did Labyrinthos get them? Truly, the flower was dark in your home. Then, do you have it too? The dark emotion? I've known the pain of and sorrow of loss. I see. Hermes has known the same. The feeling that a part of you is gone, again and again, but no one notices. Please, Calamite, won't you lend it to me? Your pain and sorrow? Oh, jeez. He's been in a dark place since before he created me. He needs to know that he isn't there alone, that others are sad too. Oh, she's trying. She's trying. I mean, if he'd be willing. Truly? He'll do it? As long as nothing bad happens. Thank you, Calamite. Thank you. It means more to me than I can say. I can't wait to see how Hermes reacts. Let's go back and fetch him. Alright. This is gonna be interesting. Hopefully nothing bad happens as a result. Ah, I can. Trampoline all over the protected flowers. Whee! Yes. Yeah, they seem to still be at it. I wonder if they reached a decision. Or if they're even going to be able to reach a decision. Hermes seems to take these matters very seriously. Hey.
Hermes!
How'd the meeting go?
Oh, you were waiting for me.
You've finished talking?
Yes, we've come to a decision. My thanks for keeping Meteon company.
I just
Emmett
realized I
Stark
hadn't had
and
any other
Ithildeus
caffeine
have
today
already
outside of some
retired to their
tea.
rooms. There is room for you too, if you would follow me.
Oh, nice. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Wait! I want to show you something first.
Elpis flowers?
Mm-hmm.
Go on.
Okay. What made the picture go to jail? Because it was framed. Oh shit, hell. The flowers didn't like it! The flowers didn't like that joke! How you doing, Dr. Hyde?
You're not the only one, Hermes. Others feel sad too.
The flowers did not like that
You're not
joke.
alone.
How you doing? Thank you for swinging by. How's your
See,
evening
Meteon
been?
has shared much with you.
Fuck them flowers. That was like perfect timing. That was perfect timing. Oh. Oh no, he's hot.
May we talk a moment?
Oh, fireflies. And hedgehogs. Oh, well, there it goes. Zoom. It's got to go fast.
I do not think it wrong that we live for the star, that we strive to make it a better place. And yet, in carrying out my duties here, there are times when I am plagued by doubt.
Oh no. Oh no, indeed.
Do you recall what Ithildeus said when we first spoke of my nomination? Death is the privilege of those who have fulfilled their purpose, a choice they embrace of their own free will, and when they depart, it is always beautiful. Perhaps it is, but only for man. Creations that he deems useless are discarded with nary a second thought. Some scarcely born into the world, afforded a handful of breaths before life and potential are abruptly extinguished.
He really is.
We make an effort to spare them the pain. But they sense what awaits. Rage and anguish and cower and fear. And it is not beautiful.
So Hermes tends to strike me as a person that really just values life and everything, no matter how flawed something may be. So that seems to be why he's willing to go to such lengths to try and give every creature a chance to exist in some capacity. Why did the smartphone need to wear glasses? Because it lost all its contacts. Boo! How many of those do you even have on hand? Like, do you have a fucking joke book available that you just flip through and find one? It's like, I'm genuinely curious how many of those you have, like, loaded in.
Yet no one cares. No one. So
Oh.
fixated are we upon the duty that we do not pause to question the method. Pain and suffering, confusion and despair, writ plain in the eyes of those poor creatures.
What
Yet
comes
no
through
one
my head,
sees.
man?
We turn a blind eye and carry on in blissful ignorance. Nor to miss. And always, always the blossoms shine pure and white. A contradiction so blatant I could scream, want to scream. How can you all accept this aberration? Then I wonder, am I the aberration for thinking thus? And I am filled with dread. But now I know I'm not alone. Not the only one for whom the flowers weep. Owen asked what you thought as he kneeled beside the Alpes. Or if he only did it at Meteon's insistence.
Let's just say
Nevertheless,
I've been through a lot.
I thank you.
I've been through quite a lot.
To know that you too have experienced suffering is a comfort.
Oh, I could tell you all about suffering. Believe you me.
Lest you misunderstand, I derive no pleasure from your pain. It's just the fact that you are still here in spite of your suffering gives me heart.
Oh.
The stars in the heavens. Know you what they are?
Hmm?
Though it is too far to tell, each glittering light could be a world not unlike Aetheris. A world filled with life. So many stars, so many lives. For us, there may be no higher purpose than to live for our world. But what of the other living beings out there? What is it that gives their lives meaning? That drives them day after day after day? To pose that question to our undiscovered cousins, I created beings of dynamis, who can traverse the vast emptiness between the stars. Meteon and her sisters.
The desire to explore beyond one's own planet.
Aye, sisters. She has a great many of them. And they have already departed on their journey, traveling to one star and then the next in search of life. As one might expect, exploration on such a grand scale is rife with difficulties, and thus far I've naught to show for it.
I
But
imagine
I have
it's not
faith
easy.
that we will make some manner of discovery ere long. And when we do, I should be glad to share our findings with you, in gratitude for your kindness.
Oh.
It's getting rather late. We had best find our beds. It would not do for both of us to be sleep-deprived on the morrow.
I just gotta realize Meteon's
Come, Meteon. Let us head back.
the wings on Meteon's head. That's also like similar to how Hermes is usually depicted in like mythology. Usually like a helmet of some sort with wings on it. Hmm? Hmm? Huh. Wonder what that was all about. Wonder what that was all about. Alright. Prodigal Familiar returns, and after causing all manner of trouble while we were in Marine. No, I behaved myself. Let's see. Yeah, today will be difficult. And all to breathe interlude perhaps, so it's time I attended to my next task. As Emmett, Silk, and Hythlodius are aware, we reached the verdict regarding the fate of the Lycaonus. 7 were created for observation. and all 7 must be unmade. Doros has followed the correct protocols, and as chief observer, I can find no fault in his judgment. The Lycaons will disrupt the natural order, ravaging and consuming other species until they themselves starve and perish. They cannot be released into the wild, and they cannot be allowed to remain here in Elpis. I intend to petition the Bureau of the Architect to have the concept preserved as a restricted purpose hazardous life form. Petlodius has pledged to support me in this endeavor. Yet whatever the Bureau decides, the existing Lycaons have served their purpose. Doros has already isolated the creatures and is preparing to carry out the necessary measures. I will join him forthwith. It is my duty to witness the conclusion to this study. If you all resolve, then we have but to accompany you. Of course. Let's be off then. We return to the main aisle. Oh. Like, I can understand the need. Oh, it's another one. You and the Aileros. Okay. Oh, it's a bat! It's a bat! Or, no, wait. Oh, it's a Gale Cat! It's a Gale Cat! Oh, okay. Let's see. I mean, at some point, we're gonna need to start picking up these quests. But should I do it? Do it now, or should I take like? Okay, you know, let's pick them up now, and then we can knock them all out in one go later. At Hippotho's side is a familiar creature. My, what a familiar essence you have, like that of a familiar. If you're familiar with the concept, I see what you did there. Oh, just my little joke. Calamite, was it? I am Hippotho. Yes, we're getting to that. Calamite, say hello to our familiar friend here. He's an Aelioros. The Aeliori are one of our newest creations, highly attuned to abnormalities in their environment. At the first sign of danger, they'll sound the alarm, by which I mean mew loudly. Though we do our best to observe all our creations, Elpis is simply too large to maintain a constant vigil over each and every temperamental species. A more efficient means of detecting conflict between creatures was in order. Thus have I taken this Aileros under my wing to further develop her capabilities in this area, and she does enjoy our little walks. This evening, we are testing her ability to pinpoint signs of conflict. Would you like to observe? Simply tell her that her task has begun and she'll do her utmost to locate disruptive creatures. Please do subdue any unruly subjects once you've found them. We can't have beasts running amok. Alright. Okay, so that's activated, and we can come back here to finish it later on. Like, once we get to an appropriate stopping point for this quest line for this area. Like, once we get all the ground-based aether currents. How many do we need? Labyrinthos. Okay, need 5 in Elpis still. 5 in Elpis. So 5 ground-based. Oh shit. Oh, these creatures? Oh wow. Oh wow. These are huge. Oh wow, those are big ass fucking creatures. Yeah, what happened here? Said I was going to bed yesterday. Damn heartburn kept me up till 5 in the morning, so I slept till 5 p.m. Oh gods, hope you're doing all right. Thank you for swinging by, Randy, man. But holy shit, I hope you're doing all right. Like, if you have any kind of medicine for that, yeah, definitely see if you can grab some like heartburn medication or something like that. I know I've been dealing with like acid reflux myself, but you seem to be having that. You seem to have much worse on that. They caught me off guard. I had them bound with ethereal shackles, but they became frenzied, even more so than usual, and broke free. Jeez. I was able to stop 4. The other 3 escaped. Uh-oh. Where'd they run off to? I see them. 2 have taken to the air above the 12 wonders. The last is up ahead, lurking in the fields. You and Calamite handle that one. Pair in the sky, you can leave to me. Sounds good. This is how it must end, then so be it. Much better now, just something to live with. Okay. Runs in my family. Oh, geez, that sounds like really unpleasant to deal with. Metian, you want to stay here with Doros. But Hermes, the Lycaons must be reverted. I would spare you their pain and mine. Yeah, I imagine it's not pleasant to deal with. Alright. Alright. Time to, Jeez. Time to carry out an extermination run, I guess. Quell a threat. Like an actual threat. Because, holy shit, this does not... This seems like it's something that's going to... Yeah, these creatures are definitely problematic. Very problematic indeed. Oh, there it is, right over there. Right up there. I appreciate the help and laments that is necessary. There it is, a quarry. Within striking distance at present, but if it feels threatened, it may well flee beyond our reach. Here's my plan. You approach slowly, in full view, and draw the Lycaon's attention. Now I warn you, its abilities are as fiery as its temperament. What are you wearing? What are you wearing? Is that like the bunny suit or the chicken suit or something? No, it's gotta be the bunny suit. Oh, that's hilarious. Just got done playing American Truck Simulator. Oh man, I've seen bits and pieces of that game, and it's like, yeah, it's a sim game. It is that, like, there's been so many different kinds of sim games lately. It's kind of wild. Its abilities are as fiery as its temperament. Once it spots you, it will unleash orbs of flame. But fear not, in my measure, you are more than equal to the task. Withstand the onslaught for a few brief moments, and that will give me time to catch it unawares. Let us begin. Alright, let's do this. Sorry, Farago. Apologies ahead of time if you end up getting caught in the line of fire. Let's see if we can use this one to build a little bit of red meter. There we go. Let's see. Keep you from doing that. Yeah, 'cause these ones are abilities, so they're not going to proc with the circle buff. Alright, max red. Alright, here we go. More of those. And Arcane Circle. Okay. And plentiful harvest. Ooh, ooh! I like the look of that. I like the look of that. Oh, okay. That is a very specific move. But fuck, if you can use it in the right circumstances, holy shit, the payoff for that is pretty nuts. Can only stay for an hour because it uses 99% of my laptop's GPU, so it's hard. Oh, okay. Oh man, sounds like you might be a dude for a new laptop eventually. Yeah, because that's not good. That's not good. Seems like you're due for a new laptop at some point. It was a nice color. Oh yeah, the look of it was fucking great. And the damage though, like 520 to start off with, and then 800 potency at max stats. Like, yeah. Like, I imagine, like 8 and 24 man settings, you can max the amount of stacks quickly. You can max that stack count quick.
Now.
Oh shit. Damn. Damn. You're someone that values life. You seem to be pretty combat ready.
Forgive me. Please, forgive me.
Aww.
May you and your kin find peace. Wherever your souls may drift in the underworld, may you find tranquil seas. Be not forgotten. In concept endure. To reclaim form and one day live again.
Aww.
Serve not the star, or any purpose save your own. Live again, if that be your desire.
Aww.
Hate, if that be your want. We are worthy. But leave your suffering behind. Lay down your burdens, be born anew. Fly high. Fly free.
Aww. Office type laptop, so it's not meant to game. Okay, yeah.
Join the convocation, Hermes.
Yeah, office laptops generally aren't really built for a whole lot.
You do not belong here.
Leave to replace another. To be replaced. It changes nothing. Tell me, do you think it right that we sacrifice all these lives for the sake of the star? And when the star has reached perfection, what then? If all who are satisfied choose to die, shall we all die in satisfaction? I do not know. Were I to take up the seat of Van Daniel, it would be tantamount to approving my predecessor's death. I do not know if it is right. And to be torn by such thoughts, I do not know if I am fit to represent mankind.
This is like
Hermes,
heavy
please
crisis
don't
of
be
self-worth.
angry. It hurts.
Like crisis of faith. Or just
Forgive me.
just not really sure of how
If you would
to
still
handle all
consider
this.
me in spite of everything, I beg some time to gather my thoughts. Meanwhile, Hythlodaeus, I fear I must trouble you to attend to the others.
'Tis no trouble at all. Take as long as you require.
Like, everyone else seems to be okay with this. Oh.
And you, I pray you find that which you seek.
Oh, man.
I expect we have some few matters to discuss. Shall we return to the 12 Wonders for a time?
Yeah. Ah, but gods, why am I yawning so much? Holy shit.
Aye.
Like, Hermes has a very complicated position where he's trying to find value in the lives of all things, whereas his colleagues are, very, set upon trying to make sure their creations cause as little disturbance as possible. But Hermes is the kind of person that that seems to enjoy seeing the flaws in things. Like, if something has, like what we saw with the carb disc, like, he was okay with it having a flaw if it meant that it could still live and function as a living entity. So even the creatures, even other than like even with the Lycaons, so as vicious as they were, he was really hesitant to come to the decision that he needed to be removed. The incident is resolved, and life in Elpis continues as normal, or ends as the case may be. Rationally speaking, I understand Hermes' argument. No matter how well we deserve the rest, there's a pang of sadness when a colleague leaves us. Yet never has a departure caused me such grief as Hermes appears to feel. What must it be like to experience such torment? Man. Oh, yo, you got some sick fucking armor there. We should discuss plans for the remainder of your visits. Well, that was kind of loud. Yeah, it's like I kind of needed that. Like, I didn't have my second thing of coffee today. I had some tea, but I didn't have any other like caffeine injections for the most part. So I think I might be struggling a little bit. Hermes has not yet outright refused his possession with the convocation, merely postponed the decision. As such, I may as well resume my assessment. If we cannot accompany him, then I will content myself with questioning his colleagues. Ever the pragmatist, then allow me to remain your humble guide. And what of you, Calamite? Will you continue along with us? I don't know if I have much of a choice. Wonderful. Our fellowship travels on unbroken. I say we explore another part of Elpis and see what new encounters there are to be had. If you would follow me, we'll first head back towards Anagnorisis. That's going to take a couple read-throughs for me to familiarize. 'Tis but a scratch! Alright, so back over to the mainland. And once we get back over there, I'll probably go ahead and start that one. Because that seems like a quest that's going to go for a bit. That seems like a much longer chain quest. Let's see, leg, foot, hand gear. Oh yeah, there. Yeah, we're gonna get another whole wardrobe ready to go. Like that chest piece I got is pretty fucking cool though. So I may see if I can try it. Like I think I can color it too. So I may. Well, it's only the cape part that can be colored, so I want to try and see if I can fit in my Dragoon wear. My Dragoon is a little bit, like, I want to see if I can paint the cowl at the very least, and see if I can get it to fit with the Dragoon wear to some extent. I've been using the artifact gear for Dragoon for the longest while because it's like it fits the class, of course. But I want to try and see if I can update some of my outfits. You know, you're making me want to go rewatch Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Like you're really making me want to go rewatch that. I haven't watched it in a good while. Okay, let's go ahead and get this started at the very least. Hello, Sockles. Regards you with pointed interest. Welcome, friend, to Anagnorisis. I am Sockles, and I manage this region under the authority of Chief Hermes, the head overseer of Elpis. And you are... Oh, how unusual. A soul-bearing familiar. The familiar must have a mission, and yet you offer no message and carry no cargo. Are you perhaps here for the purposes of observation? Yes, that must be it. In which case, you need only mention my name to Carmian, and she will gladly give you a tour of our domain. Soak it all in! Alright, there we go. So, we got that started, and we can come back to that a little bit later on. Right now, I want to try and see if we get to... See how much ground we can cover this evening before we call it a night. got another 30 minutes at least, so we can get to a decent stopping point. The next time we can do the Aether Current quests. Watched Spaceballs the other day, still funny. Oh gods, yes. That movie very much still holds up. Like, fucking Mel Brooks is just such a fucking... is so fucking good at coming up with is so good at figuring out comedy. Like, I think, is the Spaceballs sequel supposed to be due out this year? It was like Spaceballs 2, The Search for More Money. Like, that thing has been a concept for years. And I think it's supposed to be coming out soon? Like, I thought I heard that it was going to be coming out soon, but I don't know when or when exactly. Same size Elpis, passable part again. Follow the path northwards to Notoneus. There we'll find one of the news which facilitate travel. Ah, this is how we do it. First-time travelers must be accompanied by someone with the requisite permission, which I have previously been granted. We only need to use the device together once, and henceforth you will have leave to use it freely. Shall we? Yeah, that's a good way of explaining that mechanic and why I couldn't have been able to use it before. I'm gonna have to check on that. It was like Mel Brooks is getting pretty up there in the years, and I'm hoping he's able to at least get another film out. It's been a long while since he put out a film. Like, really long. I think the last one he did was Robin Hood Men in Tights, unless he had something else come out within that time frame that I never heard about. Unless the need is pressing, I won't be tracking Hermes with my ethereal sight. Small manners to spy on someone's comings and goings in such a fashion, so don't ask. Social conventions notwithstanding, receiving Aether requires deliberate and intense concentration. We otherwise keep our eyes on the corporeal world. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Here we are, Notoneus. This news will take us to Calimelios Zephyros, the western island. That's it right there, looming large over us. Up this way, and we can soon admire the view from above. Oh, there's a goth bar. Ah, there's actually an in-game goth bar. Shit. That actually sounds tempting. That sounds exactly like my thing. That is exactly my thing. Man, I really was hoping to go and be able to hit up Bar Sinister this month, but then, yeah, the COVID spikes happened, and I was like, yeah, let's not risk it. Let's not risk it. We'll save it for next month.
I present to you Calimelios Zephyros. Here you will find a number of testing facilities, as well as the observation hub of Poiton Oikos. Right then. Let's begin by...
Must need to sleep. Must need to sleep.
Well,
yeah.
An
Oh shit, Spriggan.
How delightful.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, have a good sleep. You take care. You take care of yourself. Thanks for hanging out. Always appreciate it. Oh no.
What, pray tell, is that?
Nice talking with you, Beef. Yeah, thanks for hanging out.
Ah,
That's a
that's
big
a
ass
new
fucking
species
shark.
of shark. We approved the concept but a few days ago.
That's a big ass fucking shark.
Sharks are among the most popular sea creatures. Rare is the day when someone does not submit a new concept. At first, they were largely orthodox, consideration given to such things as size and environmental impact. And then a whimsical someone thought to bestow it with flight.
Oh
Another
man,
superior
I love that he's just
intelligence.
rattling on about
And then
this.
the floodgates burst. Concepts with multiple heads, or arms and legs, and so on and so
I
forth.
love he's just going
It was
on about
getting
this.
absurd. A part of me wanted to tell them to go away and find something else to create, but
Uh-oh.
in the end, I couldn't deny their passion.
Uh-oh. Oh, he's coming. Oh, Lord, he coming.
Jesus Christ!
Yo.
That was too close. Are you unharmed? Well now, if it isn't a pair of familiar faces.
Bernard, that we should meet you here.
Heidelin! Holy shit! Okay. Apparently Heidelin was a fucking badass!
As I mentioned earlier, the better part of the convocation holds that when we retire is when we return to the star. Well, she is not among said majority. Even after stepping down, she carries on with her work.
Dedicated to the cause. Holy shit.
Vanar is her name, and she is the previous Azem.
The previous Azem? What? Nani?
It's been a while, Hythlodaeus. You look well.
Nani the fuck?
Less so, Emmett Selk. I dare say the lines upon your brow have both deepened and doubled in number. A shame for one so young. You must make an effort to frown less often.
Oh, I love this. I love that we're getting a chance to see Emmett Salk get shat on. I love this.
Easier said than done, thanks to your unruly successor.
How is he, if I may ask?
Incorrigible as ever. Rushed headlong into a volcano on the brink of eruption just the other day. I should be glad to share the tale in its entirety later.
Oh, that sounds so apropos.
Huh, you know I am. Now then, you are?
Oh god, how to put this? Oh, your eyes. Oh, you know. You know, don't you? I think she can sense it.
I say, have you perchance come from the future?
Yep, she can sense it. She can totally tell.
I do not believe we have ever met, yet I sense my magic upon you. Therefore, if I wove the enchantment, I could only have done so at a later point in time.
What manner of magic is this, if I may ask?
A traveler's ward, of course. It prevents the corruption of one's ether.
Does it protect you from enthrallment by primals, by any chance? No, just out of curiosity, if you happen to be aware.
Primals, you say? But I'm not familiar with such beings. But if they enthrall by warping the balance of ether, then yes, the magic would afford you a measure of protection.
Bingo.
I gather from your question that you are not ignorant to its presence.
How you doing, Midnight?
Hold on. From the future? That's absurd.
What is it? Are you unable to speak of the matter?
Oh, Midnight found her crinkly toy.
The reality to which you must return exists as a result of the final days. You cannot reshape the past to undo the tragedies of the present.
So we can't change the past in any capacity. Like, us being here enough might be enough to throw things in disarray.
So, your actions here will not change your history, but they may yet affect the course of ours. How very exciting. I'm quite fond of delving into the unknown, and there's naught more unknown than the future. Until a moment finally arrives, we cannot know for certain what will come to pass, regardless of our supposed foreknowledge, so you needn't worry for us. More importantly, that you should go to such great lengths as to travel unto the past, bespeaks the gravity of your quest.
Oh, midnight.
Will you not reveal it to us? Mayhap we can be of aid to
Midnight's
your
just
cause.
rolling around on the floor right now with her crinkle toy. It's adorable. Hmm?
If this is true, then you've been keeping quite the secret to yourself. As a representative of the Convocation, I will hear it all. Your identity, purpose, everything.
Why don't we move to a place more conducive to calm conversation? I've been working here for some days now at an old friend's behest. If it is agreeable, we may make use of my accommodation at Poiton Oikos.
God, this place is just amazing to look at.
We were meant to meet. I am certain of it. Else I wouldn't have marked you so clearly, and sent you unto myself in the past. It's precisely the sort of mischief I would get up to. And quite inspired, if I do say so myself.
Jeez. Ah, man. So, we finally get to meet Vinat. Oh, man. Just... yeah, just... standing right in front of me. She's standing right in front of me. It's fucking wild. Only stray familiar. This nebulous talk of future this and changing history can wait. First, I mean, find out exactly who you are and what you hope to achieve. Yeah, curious to hear more. I'm sure you are northeast. Right, let's start the next portion first. The whole finding a certain concept engraved crystal, the quick fingered Aureus, which made up. Oh, the Spriggan that we ran into earlier. Would you like us to follow its trail? That would, of course, lead us only to the Aureus. There's no guarantee that it hasn't dropped or stashed away the crystal you seek. Please, even that much would be enormously helpful. While you are hunting down the thief, I can follow behind and scour the forest floor just in case. And I ask you to join the search. I'd appreciate another pair of eyes to cover the land for the west, to the west of here. Sure. I see the fucking Minotaurs over there. I see those fucking Minotaurs. Fucking giant lads. Northeast. Let's grab this first before I get distracted by shit. 56 yomsies. Ah, there it is. Behind the rock. Right behind the rock there. There we go. Okay, so I can go, should be able to use that little node thingy whenever I want now. Travel one direction and the other. What the fuck is that? Millennium? Like a fucking coral with antlers? Dude, we got some fucking wild ass creature designs out here. Oh, what you doing, Midnight? What you doing, Midnight? Aw, are you being cute? Are you being cute? Southwest. Let's see. Oh, they must be looking for it too. Directly west. There we go. There it is. Yep. All right. And northwest. So over in that direction. Okay, we'll get there in due time. Right now, look around this area for our little culprits. Yep. There we go. Why do I have a feeling? Let's start on the highest point and then kind of work our way downward. No, not here. Oh, there. Hey, there's the crystal. Goth rows and 2B bottoms. Oh, jeez. One sec. Okay, sorry. Trying to respond to FC mates that they're. Oh shit! Oh god! Jeez, you are big. You are a big creature. You are a very big thing. God, this is so wild. This is so wild. This entire place is crazy. It's somehow even like more foresty. Our last searcher returns. I'm afraid the Aureus no longer had the crystal. No, I found it. I found it. For some manner of esoteric concept. Oh, well done. Wonderful. Now I can focus on your tale without that missing concept nagging at my mind. I've always had a knack for finding things. Oh, yes. Oh, I've often been asked to do so. Oh, you too. Some of us seem destined to always be searching for ourselves and for others. Long ago, when I held the seat of Azem, I was forever trekking back and forth across the star in search of answers to people's... Okay, yep. This is sounding very familiar. The need for such journeys has lessened considerably since I entrusted the position to my whimsical successor. Yet I'm still eager to come running should an old acquaintance or new interest require my personal attention. That is what brings me to Elpis, in fact. Many times has my presence been requested, my opinion sought concerning the habitat of this or that creation. Agreeing to help locate that missing crystal was a minor distraction, which now promises to become a major revelation. How strange and wonderful it is the way one thing leads to another. Wouldn't you agree? It's almost like it's an entire flow of this game. But not as in a cheerful mood. Now then, 'tis time I return this stolen property. If you would go on ahead to my accommodation, I will join you as soon as I have attended to the task. Follow the path straight ahead to the building on the slope. Hey, have the entire place to myself. Ooh, nice. I guess it's that building over there? Jeez. Oh, man. Northeast. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab... Oh, wow, it's all the elemental horses. Let's see. 7 yalms northeast. It's probably up there. Probably up. Oh, wait. I think I saw something. Femboy Bun Boy looking for a dummy mommy. Oh my god. Oh man, my fucking FC chat is just going off about this goth place that they found in on Midgar, I think it was. Oh man. 374 to the north. Okay. Yeah, probably on like one of those two islands. So not gonna be able to... Oh, there's the thingy. Okay. Okay, don't think I can get over there at the moment, but eventually should be able to get there. Oh, this music is great. This music is great. Aetherite! Aetherite! Yeah, let's go ahead and attune myself to that. Let's go ahead and attune myself to this. Oh, man. Fuck yeah. Alright. This must be the place. Yeah, I can't believe you actually have this entire place to yourself. Oh, but I can't go anywhere in it. I can't actually go anywhere in it. Well, that's disappointing. That's disappointing. Welcome to my temporary abode. Please make yourself at home while I put on some tea. Oh, that sounds nice. Tea sounds lovely.
A wonderful aroma. I feel more relaxed already.
Would that I had sweetmeats to offer, but I travel light out of habit. There's plenty of hot water though,
this
so
music.
please have as much tea as you like. Now then, will you tell us your tale?
Well, cat's already out of the bag at this point. So, how much to divulge? How much can we divulge? Let's see. A calamity called the Final Days. In the future I come from, a calamity called the Final Days has befallen the world.
Why don't you start from the beginning?
Sure. In the beginning... Yeah, it's like lengthy discussion there. Yeah, here's the big crystal. 24 hours later. I imagine that's how long it takes to just go through all this. There's La Habrea. Fuck La Habrea. And there's Emitsuck. And then Zodiark. You all seem to be taking this rather well.
Preposterous. Utterly preposterous.
While not the words I would have chosen, I too have my doubts. Much of it borders on the incredulous. What of you, Vanar?
Not knowing the precise details of the first final days, it is difficult to determine the veracity of the tale. Supposing it is all true, I must ask myself why I would do what I did. Why would I feel I had no recourse but to oppose the 14 and create this Heidelin? Circumstances change, of course. But it would not have been an easy decision regardless. No. There must have been a reason. One compelling enough to force me to take such drastic measures. Then there is the Elpis flower, which I said would serve as a guide. That it's of import to your mission is plain, but your presence here leads me to believe that this place also holds significance. But what could it be? What are we meant to accomplish?
That's the question of the day.
Might it not be simply thus? In the future whence he came, the final days could not be averted. Mankind has no choice but to flee the star. By alerting us to that eventuality, perhaps you wish to pave the way for other futures.
Theoretically speaking, it is a
There's gotta
possibility.
be a way to stop the final days. There just has to be.
Yet if that were my primary objective, I see no reason to guide our friend to Elpis specifically. The capital and Amarot, or even my own home would be more logical destinations.
True, true. I note also that Hydaelyn did not specify a point in time to which he must return. By this, it may be inferred that it was not critical that we should meet.
Well, you kind of just happened to be in the area at
She
the
had
time.
reason to believe that our paths would converge, coincidental though it may seem.
This is quite a puzzle, and we do not have all the pieces.
Hardly any. But we do have one immutable fact. If the final days are indeed as described, they will bring death to all that I hold dear. Yet despite being afforded long years of preparation, the only provisions I could make were for flight. Nay, my first and foremost endeavor would be to find a way to forestall the coming doom.
Given that even the 14 failed, mayhap you deemed it impossible.
Nothing is impossible. This I have always believed. And if Hydaelyn is indeed me, she would believe the same.
Listen to yourself. Are you seriously entertaining the notion that you are a messianic figure in some far-fetched tale? Well, I will not. I refuse to accept that our world could be undone by some unforeseen calamity. I also take offense to my portrayal as a megalomaniacal madman. To sacrifice oneself for the star is a noble act, and I would hold those who gave themselves to this zodiac in the highest esteem. Yet, you claim I recreated Amarot and populated it with phantoms of our people? A bizarre indulgence that would be insulting to their memory. Worse still, I even invited you there. Literally invited my own downfall. Why would I do something so idiotic and inexplicable?
Okay, minute. You want that though? Okay, give me a few minutes. Give me a few minutes, alright? Almost done here.
Now, I will allow that the hypothetical task of restoring our world would be daunting in the extreme. The thought of having to bear such a burden for 1,000 lives horrifies me. But I would never forsake my duty. I would never forsake my brethren. You do not know me. I've had my fill of your fiction. I will return to my duty, and you will not bother me again.
I mean, I can't really...
Selk, wait!
I can't really blame him for thinking that, to be honest.
You've seen much of Elpis already. If you have any observations to share, I should like to hear them.
I feel like Dynamis is the key to all of this.
Ah yes, the energy distinct from ether. Though not my field, I have a basic understanding of Dynamis. And you say Hermes researched the phenomenon in the course of creating Meteon? Yes, I believe this warrants further investigation. With that settled, it is time for action.
I agree.
The missing pieces of the puzzle are here, I'm certain of it. And when you find them, the picture my future self has painted will be complete, and you will have your answer.
I certainly hope you're right on that.
And suffice it to say, I will aid you in your quest. Have faith. If Emmet Selk is the man Azum described to me, we've not seen the last of him.
Well, here's hoping. He means well, even if his intentions do get go a little extreme. Speak with Vanat again. We begin our investigations. Acquainted with Hermes, of course, but only as a visitor received by the chief overseer of Elpis. The man himself, I know only that which is common knowledge. Suggest we fall back on the tried-true method of conversing with the locals. The observers who live here can surely tell us more of Hermes and Metion. Alright. Okay, you want to go out midnight? Had like been going for, oh yeah, we're just crossing the 3-hour mark here. We are just crossing the 3-hour mark. Okay, so that, do we want to keep going or should we go and include it here? Well, let's go ahead and finish this leg at the very least and see if we can at least glean some additional details. We'll do this leg of the quest. We'll do this quest leg, and then we'll probably call it a night. Her name is Ismene. She's the one that made arrangements for my stay in Elpis. And she had held possession, and so she will provide some insights. Alright. Questions for me? Well, I suppose I have no other pressing duties at the moment. Let's see. You may wish to cancel any pending duty finder registrations. Okay, never mind. Never mind. We might want to hold off on that, actually. We might want to hold off on that for next. We might, because this one's that is probably gonna take a bit. That is probably going to take a little bit to make. To go through. That seems like a very big cinematic sequence. Like, stuff is probably gonna happen. Alright. Let's actually go ahead and get this ether current. Hello, giant sea creature. Wow, you don't look that good. Let's see. Okay, northwest. So I need up there. Yeah, I feel like I need to get up there. I'm up here. There we go. Yeah, let's at least get this last ether current directly north. There's another one of these. Oh no, it's just a whole tower. Can I go in here? I cannot. Poop. 66. Oh, there. Wait, ah, there it is. There we go. And there we go. So, northeast. Okay, now, I think that might be the last one. Yep, last one on the ground level at the very least. Last one on ground level. And then we got the quests to... We got the other quests. So I imagine if we were in here long enough, we should be able to get, like, all of those quests unlocked. But yeah, it's like, we covered a lot here. Like, yeah, we covered a lot of ground in here, and we're still not done with this zone. We are still not done with this zone. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. But, yeah. This is definitely a good spot to go ahead and call it a night at, because, like, yeah, this stuff is probably going to pop off. Stuff is probably going to pop off, and we're going to come across some major, like, story beats. So, I am okay with saving that for next time. But, yo, we're finally able to talk to her. Like, it's her. It's her. Standing right in front of us. She's been with us all this time. And we can finally just go, sup. Sup. How you doing? Oh, I can't fucking believe it. Oh, I can't fucking believe it. But yeah, we'll definitely continue this next time. Oh man, there's still so much. There's still so much to uncover. There's still so much to learn. We need to figure out a solution to avert the final days. There's gotta be something that we can do. Some piece of information that we can bring back with us to help avert the final days. I hope that there is.